Hey everybody, how are you doing? This is Roger Deering with Groovis Games Unlimited, and I am very happy that you're here. Hope you're doing good, as always. And I think a lot of people have been waiting for this video. I'm really excited to show this to you. I'm actually thrilled, because I don't think you've ever seen anything quite like the patrol route system, and of course that's what we're going to be talking about. So let me give you a little bit of history about myself and that you know, I'm a die-hard soloist board gamer. I love it. I love doing that. And for years upon years, I mean a lot of years, I've always looked for something kind of like this. You know, like a huge dungeon, and you know, my heroes of course in the middle of it and going through here doing quests. But what I wanted was monsters that would be like lurking around, like an entity that they'd be going through the corridors and in the corners of the dungeon, while my heroes are of course in the middle of all this. And I never quite found that. So when I started years ago developing Dungeon Crusade, it was going to be for my soloist fellow gamers, the soloist gamer and the co-op crowd, and give them something truly unique and innovative, and just put a spin on it. So that's kind of why when I started Dungeon Crusade. So let me tell you what I did. When I came up with the patrol route system, I worked with a company. I made a prototype, and what you're going to see here is, I don't think you've ever seen anything quite like this. This is the patrol route die. Now, if you notice, it's a D8, but there's skulls on it, of course, but there's 4 colors. There's blue, green, purple, and orange, and same on the bottom. So 2 green, 2 blue, 2 orange, 2 purple. And so you use this for the monsters. This is almost like their AI, their artificial intelligence, okay? So, I'll tell you what, I'm going to break away, I'm going to set up some stuff, and I'm going to show you the mechanic of the patrol route system. I think you're really going to enjoy this. So I will be right back, and we'll get into this. Hold on a second. Okay guys, I am back. So let me explain about our dungeon here. Now we have 4 dungeons planned for you, okay? And all the dungeons, all 4 of them, I'm going to pan around here, okay? The dimensions are, your dungeon is 36 inches by 24. And these are like little 1 inch by 1 inch tiles, like where the heroes and monsters move. So what I did was, when in making the patrol route system, I created quadrants in our dungeon, okay? 6 by 6 quadrants. And I named all of them. Let's go around here. Let me show you a few of these, because I love these things. Ogre's Lair East, Ogre's Lair West. Here's Bridge of Fate. Well of Eternity, you probably saw that in the other video. The Chapel of Light North, Chapel of Light South. There's all kinds of them here. Heroes Vigil, Chamber of Kings. There's 24 of these quadrants, okay? And they're all named like I just said. So we're going to zoom in down here. So let's take one quadrant here, okay? Notice the red dotted lines, okay? That defines the quadrant. And of course, all of them I said are 6 by 6. And I always pick on this green orc siegebreaker. I always call him Elmo. So where Elmo is just standing, notice right here the pile of skulls. Every quadrant within the dungeon has a spawn point represented by a skull pile, okay? Now notice, I'm going to get down a little more. I think you can see this. Just making sure you can see that. Okay, see the orange line and the green and the blue and the purple? Just like on the patrol route die. Now, all of these lines are connected, like networked, to the other quadrants. Of course, here's the other one. We're over here. I think this is the spider's lair. This is the spider's lair. And notice there's a spawn point with all of the lines going to it. So all of the quadrants are networked together. And this is how the monsters traverse, their home, their dungeon. So I'll tell you what, let's see, I explained that to you. I'm going to break away. We're going to bring Elmo back, and Elmo here is going to do some demos, plus some other monsters here, and I'm going to show you what these monsters do. They have unpredictable movement patterns, and it's going to force you as the player to adapt to what they're doing in the dungeon. And really, you're going to have to put your strategy and tactics and planning to work. Okay? I think you're going to like this. I'll be right back with you. Hey guys, we are back, and we're about to demo, or our Orc Siegebreaker, Elmo, is going to demo the patrol route system. Okay, so let's say that we are at the top of the monster phase, okay, and the Orc Siegebreaker, or Elmo, just spawned into Ogre's Lair West. Of course, he's on the spawn point. So imagine, if you will, this die is spinning around in his head, like his brain, his AI. So he is thinking where to traverse in the dungeon. So let's take a look at his monster card here. He has a base movement of 2 plus a d6, which means he can move 2, plus we're going to roll a d6, and we're going to get how far this Orc Siegebreaker is going to move. So what we do is, because he's on a spawn point, which means we're going to need the patrol route, or his his little brain, or what he's thinking, and we're going to roll him here. Okay, perfect. So we could see that the purple, he wants to go on the purple patrol route, 5 plus his base movement of 2. And right here is the purple patrol route right here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ending his turn. We'll aim him this way since he's going that way. Now, let's do this. Since his turn would be over, let's fast forward. We're going to go to the next turn, the next monster phase, okay? And it would be his turn. However, remember, he's on the purple patrol route. You don't roll this now. You only roll this when they're on a spawn point. So what you're going to do is we're going to have Elmo roll, for his movement. He has a base movement of 2 and whatever he rolls. Okay, he rolled 5 again, so 7 movement, right? Okay, now notice how there's a spawn point right here. So he's going to go 1, 2. Now he has 5 movement left, correct? So what we do is we get the patrol route die now, because he's thinking now like where he's going to move. So we're going to roll the patrol route die, and he's going to go orange. Right there is the orange patrol route. So he's going to finish his movement. He had 5 left, right? So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's heading up right there. So you see, you never really roll the patrol route die until a minion lands on the spawn point, and so on and so forth. So if you notice, he's going to follow the orange, and the next patrol route is in this quadrant here, the Bridge of Fate. Okay, I'm going to show you one more example. So I'm going to break away, and I will be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. And I want to show you one more example here. I'm going to move our red skeleton warrior here. Okay, notice on this spawn point, because we're by a corner. Of course, there's the blue patrol route, and there's the green one. But do you notice the purple dot and the orange dot? What that just means is if purple or orange is rolled, that minion's going to move on the blue patrol route. Say if purple is rolled, it's going to go on blue. If orange is rolled, it's going to move along the green, because, by a corner, there's nowhere else to go. So that's what the little dots mean, okay? So let's put our skeleton warrior here, and let's take a look at his monster card. Now, he's got a base movement of 2, of course, just like our Orc Siegebreaker, Elmo, and I'm a d6. So we're going to take, now he's looking, where to go. He's kind of thinking, this is spinning around in his head where he's going to go. So we're going to take our d6 and the patrol route die and roll. Okay, so he is going to go orange, and he has 6. So remember the dots right there? So the dot is on the green. He's going to follow the green route, though, because the orange dot's on it, and he's going to traverse 8 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And that's where he ends up. So I just wanted to explain that about the orange die, or the orange patrol route and the purple one. When you see dots, that's what that means. Okay? I'm going to break away, and we're going to come back, and I'm going to show you the Guardians, how they move. They move kind of the same, but a little bit different, okay? I'll be right back with you. Okay, guys, we are back with the Guardians movement. Now, as you know, you just saw the minions move. Now, they move from, like tile to tile, because they're small, and, that's how they move. But, our Guardians are huge. These are, huge hulking figures. Now, notice here, there's like a colored skull, which represents the patrol route die. But then you have the number 3. Guardians move by quadrants. They can cover a lot of space in the dungeon. And so like Banevic, we have, Banevic is another Guardian. He's like a big ogre. He only moves 2 quadrants. Razor Fang moves 3, and then our big undead dragon, Dreadthorn over there, he moves 4 because he's, he can fly and he's a huge dragon. So let me demonstrate how a Guardian moves, which you probably already know, but let's just do it for fun. Okay, so he's going to move 3 quadrants by the roll of the patrol route die, and here's how this works. We're going to take these, of course, on a spawn point right here, and so let's roll the patrol route die. So Razorfang says, okay, I'm going to go orange. Orange, of course, is right here. So he would just go following the patrol route, 1, remember, because he has 3, so he has 2 left. He's going to roll again. I almost started laughing here because these Guardians, you're going to have a tough time with these guys. Okay, so blue, he's going to decide to go blue, which is right here, and then you always trace out the line. He makes a full movement, so he's going this way. He ends over here on this spawn point in the Bridge of Fate area. Now, of course, he has one more movement. Whoops, I grabbed the wrong one. He has one more movement to another quadrant, and we'll see what he gets. And he is going to go purple, and the purple patrol route is right here. So, of course, tracing the line right here, and he's going to end right there on that one. Okay? So, guys, let me break away, and we'll wrap this up, and I will be right back with you. Okay, guys, I am back, and this concludes the patrol route system video, and I really hope that you enjoyed what you saw with the patrol route die and how the monsters move. I hope this was enough for you, and of course, please ask questions. I love to hear from people. I love to chat about the game. And, keep in mind that, you're going to be able to design your own scenarios and quests. And, like here's like starting Vagrant Minions 5. You could create one where there's only a few of them. Or you could create a scenario that has tons of starting minions all over your dungeon. In the base game of Dungeon Crusade, you're going to get 18 minions. So you can make this game brutally hard if you, with a bunch of minions running around and that. So I hope this enticed you. I hope you like that. And that is the patrol, excuse me, the patrol route system. There's going to be another video, it might be up already, that shows the gameplay, because I want to show you a bunch of gameplay, and you'll see it even more in action there. So I hope you enjoyed this, and of course, wishing you the best, and thank you for your interest and time, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.